When I was about 8 years old, I was playing at the beach with my boogie board when I got caught in a rip current. And the next thing I know, I'm far away from the beach all by myself. Just me and my little plastic boogie board. I wasn't fully aware of what was going on, but I stayed connected to my board and I never let go of it. Then I saw my dad trying to swim towards me, and all of a sudden, a bunch of surfers came to our rescue. Then, in the midst of that, I heard someone scream for help. And I thought that one of the surfers was making fun of me, but when I looked, I realized what had actually happened. One of the surfers, trying to help my dad, gave my dad his surfboard, but then the surfer himself couldn't swim, so he started drowning. Now, the other surfers had to rescue me, my dad, and the one surfer who couldn't swim. Eventually, one of the surfers carried me back to the beach and everyone else made it out safely. We all hugged and I was safe in the arms of my family again. The thing about it though is, I was just a little boy who also couldn't really swim, but I remained connected to my board the whole time. I was never not on a board or at least attached to it by a leash. And that makes me think of the passage in John chapter 15 when Jesus talks about being attached to the vine. During the Last Supper, right before Jesus is arrested, he's having some important talks with his disciples. He washes his disciples' feet, he predicts Judas is going to betray him, he predicts Peter's denial, he comforts them, he clearly states that he is the only way to the Father. He promises to send the Holy Spirit, and then he talks about how they are supposed to remain in him. John 15:5 reads, I am the vine, and this is Jesus talking. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. As we walk through life, we are invited and instructed by Jesus himself to remain in him, to stay connected to him. He's the board that keeps us afloat, but sometimes we feel so confident that we're willing to let go of him, and then we find ourselves drowning. I'm sure the surfer who tried to help my dad had the best intentions in the world, but he let go of the one thing that could keep him alive. And in the same way, even when we have the best intentions in our hearts, we need to understand that we are not the heroes. Jesus is. He is the answer to this life, and we are called to remain in him and to spread the word to other people so they know they can also be saved, as Jesus is the floating device that can bring us back to the place where we belong and never should have left, the arms of the Father.